and taking a look at things. It's not particularly hot anywhere out west. We got some mild temperatures around the south coast of BC. We got 15 degrees at Vancouver right now, and 12 at Calgary, 9 at Saskatoon, and 6 at Regina. In the southwestern corner of Saskatchewan, there's actually a special weather statement in effect. It's possible that they could get into some funnel clouds moving through their afternoon. If those touch to the ground, they are a form of tornado, though typically they end up being a weak tornado. Winnipeg at 15 degrees right now, then moving off towards the east, 14 at Toronto, 13 degrees at Ottawa, 11 at Montreal and Quebec City. It's a cool evening here in the Maritimes, 8 at Fredericton, 7 at Halifax, and 5 at Charlottetown. And St. John's in Newfoundland joining us in the cooler conditions, currently sitting at 2 degrees. Taking a look at our timeline for cloud cover and precipitation as we move through tonight, the cloud cover that is around, we're going to see some partial clearing with that as we move towards and after midnight. Well, with the clearer conditions up around the northwest of New Brunswick, some low temperatures could fall down to the low single digits, giving that increased risk of frost, and that's where we have those frost advisories in effect. In the forecast for Wednesday, we'll call it cloudy with sunny breaks, and then moving into the afternoon, we're going to be into a northeast wind still, and that's going to keep temperatures a little bit cooler for parts of the region, including around the eastern coastline of New Brunswick, Prince Edward Island, and parts of the north and east of Nova Scotia, especially again for coastal areas. So here's a look at those winds. There's that northeast wind direction. You can see they don't change direction much tonight into tomorrow, and tomorrow's winds will be sustained 20 to 30 kilometers per hour with some gusts between around 30 and 40. Now, low temperatures in the forecast for the Maritimes are going to be falling into the low to mid single digits. That also, of course, means we're going to have a cool start to Wednesday morning. And then Wednesday afternoon, we'll see high temperatures in much of the north of New Brunswick come up between 10 and 15 degrees. Coolest again towards the eastern coastline. Fredericton tomorrow near 13, near 11 for Campobello and Grand Manan, 13 at St. John, and then cooler for Moncton, where it'll also be a little bit cloudier tomorrow. High temperatures near 9 degrees. For Prince Edward Island on Wednesday, held cooler in that northeast wind. Most of the highs will be around 7, 8 degrees for the province, so cool and breezy conditions, as will be for areas of Cape Breton. 9 for Sydney for tomorrow, Ingonish, Shettycamp, and Port Hood. 14 towards the interior of Cape Breton, so 14 degrees there for Badek. Near 10 for New Glasgow and Antigonish for tomorrow on the eastern shore of Nova Scotia. Most of the high temperatures 9 to 14 degrees. I got 14 for Truro, and for the city centers Halifax and Dartmouth, a little bit cooler in Cumberland County, Parsboro and Amherst near 11. The Annapolis Valley tomorrow with high temperatures near 13 degrees. And on the south shore of Nova Scotia, most of the high temperatures between 13 and 15. So we got 13 at Liverpool and Shelburne and 14 at Yarmouth. Long range forecast. We have wet weather coming up at the end of this week. Low pressure system developing and moving up the eastern seaboard of the United States is expected to bring rain into the Maritimes on Friday. Now that's for Friday. The unfortunate part about this weather system so far in the long range outlook is that once it comes into the Maritime region, it's not going to be clearing through very quickly. It's going to be running up into an area of high pressure that's going to be positioned over the North Atlantic. That's going to act as a bit of a block. So we're going to keep showers, or at least a chance of showers, in the forecast for both Saturday and Sunday as well. So for New Brunswick, risk of patchy frost in the northwest of the province tonight. I also think there'll be a risk of patchy frost in the province on Thursday. Rain in the forecast for Friday, and then that chance of showers I mentioned Saturday and Sunday, followed by a mix of sun and cloud. And finally, a warming trend for the start of next week. For Nova Scotia in the outlook, risk of some patchy frost Wednesday night into early Thursday morning. Rain in the forecast for Friday, followed by scattered showers right now for Saturday and Sunday, and then a mix of sun and cloud on Monday and Tuesday of next week. High temperatures climbing back up towards the mid to high teens, which is where we typically are for the end of May. And for Prince Edward Island, we have a risk of some patchy frost Wednesday night to early Thursday morning. On Friday, it is rain in the forecast, scattered showers Saturday and Sunday.